Hello. Why the fuck did I've left my podcasting microphone at home, so I'm using a SingStar microphone. I'm back at home for Christmas. I'm back at my parents' house for Christmas. By the way, Jesus, why don't you start opening as many doors as possible and then choosing to not go through any of them, Scott? This is like being in a hotel lobby way, where everything's open and you could go in and see there's a room filled with kittens and there's a room full of dying donkeys and covered in like maggots and disgusting stuff, and or you can choose the room filled with a chocolate fondue set. Fuck yeah. But yeah, you choose not to go through any. So let's start properly. Hello and welcome to the podcast. This is Scott Ambrose. It's Furious Fetus. I am the Furious Fetus. What the fuck is the Furious Fetus when it comes to it? Well, let me tell you, you crazy crackers. Let me tell you. I am here to tell you all what a Furious Fetus is. And I know you've been sitting there at home or in your caravan or in your flat and you've been listening to this goddamn podcast, the 4 episodes of the Furious Fetus. You've been listening along and you've been thinking, yo, we're all very good and that, but what the motherfucking hell is a Furious Fetus? Well, I was gonna divulge that information to you. I heard there's an Illuminati conspiracy where you've been plotting, trying to figure out what a Furious Fetus is. I've been on Reddit. I've been on Conspiracy, and I know that you were trying to figure out what a Furious Fetus is. Well, I was gonna tell you. Hey, come on now, the neighbor's banging. Could you hear that? Did you pick up the banging sound? That is a man smashing his face against the wall. Because he was a Furious Fetus. He was born and he didn't want to live. And he's now have to suffer this reality that he's been thrown into. I'll give you another example of some Furious Fetuses that have changed the world. The neighbour smashing a hammer against the wall. He's changing our realities now. Hitler was another guy who was... When did it all go wrong? Was he born evil? Who knows? I don't. If I had the answers, I'd be way more successful. Am I a Furious Fetus? Can there be a Furious Fetus that is born for goodness? Yes. Again, that's not me. I'm too apathetic. I'm angry about the stuff that doesn't matter. For example, knocking over a glass of water. Now you say to yourself, just go get a new glass of water. You don't understand how precious water is, motherfucker. It is precious. Anyway, it is episode 4 of the Scott Ambrose's dumb podcast, The Furious Fetus. I'm back home for Christmas. I'm at my parents' house, looking forward to having a lovely Christmas with them. But the downside is, I have to be with them. No, the downside is, I'll get onto that in a minute. The downside is, I've left my microphone at home, so I'm now using a SingStar microphone, which is pretty fucking good. It's a handheld, wireless SingStar microphone. I feel like Katy Perry or Taylor Swift or one of the... I don't know, I feel like I'm on stage holding this microphone. Because I've got my Canon Relentless in one hand, the microphone in the other. And I can pace. I can fucking pace. I can move around the house. I don't know how good the wireless is, but I can pace. So I can get a nice rhythm in my voice as I march up and down. I'm doing it right now. This is fun. This might be the new way to do this. So it feels like a lot more natural, a lot more relaxed. So that bang is awful. Maybe I shouldn't be listening to that. That might be the thing that holds this thing together. Boom, boom, boom. We could do call and response. Just when I had a joke set up, then he won't fucking bang. Come in. No. So I've not really been up to much. Not really been up to much at all. What have you been up to? Anything exciting? 5 minutes so far and I've done nothing. That's fantastic. So, oh yeah. So, the last episode, I didn't record one episode last week because I had films to make and do all that shit. So, the week before was the circumcision podcast. But I didn't have my circumcision in the end. What happened was, I wasn't scared. I didn't bottle it. I thought I was looking forward to it in the end. I talked myself around to it. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to get rid of this flappy, ugly bit of skin. I want a nice, shiny dick. I want it to be a trophy that my grandchildren can look at. They can look at it and go, wow, granddad, that is a dick that one day I hope to have. And I'll be like, children, you can have a dick like this. You just have to hope. And also take medical advice and get it cut up. You know, everything I said about the Jews last week, I just want to say I apologize. And you're right, you should cut the dicks up. You should cut dicks up. Like, you're right. God is right. You're right for listening to God. I was wrong. I want a pretty dick. I want a pretty dick. And I know there's a lot of people out there that say, Scott, it's not natural to have your dick messed around with. Well, I say to those people, who are you? You know, you want me to be ugly. You say I'm not ugly. You say everything's beautiful. But I say, no. I want to wake up in the morning and I want to look down at my dick and I want to feel confident enough to show people. I want to be able to go to Lidl and Aldi with my dick in my hand and say, world, you ain't holding me back. I'm here, and I'm queer, and I just want to say that you ain't going to stop me, so who are you to judge me on the way I view my own body? If I want to cut it up, let me cut it up. If I want to have my eyelids removed and put them behind my earlobes, I will. I will. That banging is horrific. I'm going to take this downstairs. We'll do a live, we'll walk with it. I'm going to have to do a couple of fucking trips here. Right, wait. We'll keep the podcast in motion now. Right, so I've got the microphone in my left hand. I'm also grasping my camera relentless. Right, let's put the SingStar monitor thing there. I don't need that wire. That's not necessary. That's okay. Okay, I've got enough battery power. Oh fuck yeah! I've got that. I'm doing this. Okay, light off. Let's put the light off. Conserve the planet. Turn your lights off, people. Oh, listen to that. That's the stairs. I'm coming down the stairs. Oh God, yes. I'm in the living room. Oh God, yes. Wonderful. Holy shit. And there's a lot more wiggle room here. I feel better already. The banging's got... Fuck that guy. Fucking asshole. Fucking asshole with his dumb fucking banging. How dare he? How dare he try and maintain the house from collapsing? Prick. Why don't he just let it rot? So, what the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about my body issues and self-esteem. And I do... part of me is excited though about getting my circumcision, and I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. It does look a little bit prettier. I don't know. You don't see many hooded cocks in porn. That's because there's a lot of Jewish porn stars. I'm assuming. I know that though. Ron Jeremy, he was a Jewish guy. The one with AIDS, what was his name? AIDS McGee. What was it? John Holmes. John Holmes, he was a Jew. Very successful Jewish porn star. So successful, he died because of his dick. That's how good at porn he was. James Dean? He's a sexy Jewish porn star. There's no Jewish women porn stars. I say generalizing. I have no idea. But the female Jew It's not something you jerk off to. I'm just guessing. I'm just going to take a stab in the dark here. And I'm just going to say that when you see a Jewish woman pop up on your laptop monitor, you don't instantly think, Jesus, I want to come! So, I'm fucking loving this walking with the microphone shit. So, what the hell was I talking about? Yeah, no, I'm just, yeah. So maybe, I don't know, I'm like looking forward to having a pretty dick. So there's that. It was weird, because I went to the hospital and, I went to the, urology department, ward. The urology ward, which, automatically means there's something wrong with your dick or your genitals. And, I was the youngest guy in there, which was... You know, there's all these kind of old men. I'm assuming their assholes were broken, like the prostate was falling out. Like, just like rotten, what's the word I'm looking for? Caviar assholes. Just like old caviar asshole men just sat with a finger up their arse, just trying to keep that prostate from falling out. They were just old men to the point where, do you know when like certain men get to that a certain age, when they wear the clothes they wear represents the same skin color they have, and it's just like this, like they're white men. Well, they were born white men because they're old. They've become like furniture or leather, like this leathery old skin, and it's like the brownness is starting to seep into the clothing. So now they're wearing brown trousers and like a brown fucking cardigan. They're just this awful looking, non-human, kind of alien, wobbly, kind of can't walk prostate falling out in, shit dripping down the leg. Old cunts. Old cunts. That's who they are. And so I was the youngest guy in there and like just sat there with all these old men, and they stunk of piss. It's a very pissy smell in that ward. There's very little piss smell in the cancer department. There's no one's going in with breast cancer and smelling piss. I go in with a sore dick. Reeks of piss. Reeks of urine. Absolutely stinks. So there was me sat in there, and then there was a few ladies who fuck knows what was wrong with their cunts. I have no idea what was wrong with their vaginas. Who knows what was wrong with their floofs, their lady gardens. I don't know. Maybe some of the lady gardens didn't have planning permission. I don't know. But they weren't the most attractive. So I'm like, well, here's the thing. If you're not that attractive, do you really need that fixed? Huh? Of course, everybody should have the right to sexual freedom. We'll get onto that in a minute. But, so I was sat in there. There was one attractive girl in there. One very sexy lady. And I was looking at her, I was looking at her going, I want to fuck you. But then, because we were in the urology department, I'm like, but do I want to fuck you? Like, what have you got that's wrong? Like, I don't want to fuck you and then pull out and then still have your vagina stuck to me like a fleshlight. Like that skin in a fleshlight. Oh, God, that'd be awful. It's just grip into my cock like a needy child hugging a mother's leg. I'm like, get off my dick, woman's vagina. I've just had my hair cut and it's looking wonderful. I've just spotted myself in the mirror and I am stunning. I'm in a very silly mood today. I have no idea why. I think it's lack of sleep. I've had about a horse's amount of sleep. Go on, count how many hours you've taken to sleep. 6 hours sleep. Well done, horsey. That was very good tapping. Jesus. So So, what the hell? Yeah, so it's, that banging is getting louder and louder. I think he's doing it on purpose. I think he's trying to distract me from doing the goddamn podcast. Well, I say, sir, you ain't gonna stop me because I have a microphone and I'm a professional. You ain't gonna let me stop doing this podcast. So I'm just gonna say to you, you can go fuck yourself. Alright? Alright. I could treat him like a heckler. Well, I don't come down to your workplace and slap dick out your mouth. Oh, shit, he did it! Boom! Oh, I don't come to your workplace and make you flip burgers. Oh, well, your mum's a fat cunt. There's something about heckling, and the people responded to hecklers. Just talk to them, I think. I think it's way more fun. I don't put them down. I like to just see why they hate me, because then I can see if we agree. Anyway. So, yeah, back to the hospital ward. I was sat there, and there was this dude in he must have been in his mid to late 60s. He was this kind of grey haired, kind of grey faced. Again, he was wearing these grey pastel. He was wearing pastel clothes. Like these grey fucking a body warmer and like this little grey top and these grey trousers and these little brown shoes. Little brown leather numbers. And he was just he was a pretty tall old man. He was about 6 foot tall, wispy hair. And a great big pair of women's tits. He had a massive pair of tits on him. And at what point, he's just started the procedure. He's obviously fucking just got the tits. The tits are new. The good pair of tits on a 65-year-old man. They're a good pair of woman's tits on a 65-year-old man. Oh, am I getting a parcel delivered? Oh, good. We could, maybe we are getting a parcel. He is coming up the driveway now. I'll pause the podcast and then we'll continue with this. I will continue the story about the man with the tits. I'll speak to you in a second. Oh, fuck. Hello. I apologise for the fucking awful audio quality so far. I've been holding the microphone too close. I'm not used to this. It's such a shitty mic. I'm gonna blame the microphone as opposed to me holding the microphone. Cause fuck the microphone, shoddy piece of shit. Again, I've already wrecked it by. I'm gonna hold the microphone a little bit further away. How's that? I don't know. Oh, this is so difficult. I will just hold it here. But the fucking asshole parcel delivery guy. There was a little note that said, if no one answers the door, place parcel under the conservatory, under the carport. I know we have a carport. How posh! Hey, have you heard about the Ambrose family? They have a carport. Fucking show-offs. Them people with their carport. Do we have a carport, Marjorie? Marjorie! Do we have a carport? No. Why do we not? The Ambroses have a carport. I want a fucking carport, Marjorie. Listen here. Listen here, you fucking dumb bitch. Get down from the attic. I don't know why you sit up there. You never speak to me anymore. Get down from the attic, Marjorie. I want to tell you something, Marjorie. Marjorie, fucking listen to me. Get down from the attic. Why have you kicked the ladder away? Do you want me to climb the ladder and come to you in the attic, Marjorie? Marjorie, don't make me climb. I've got bad knees, Marjorie. You expect me to climb the fucking ladder to the attic? Huh? Because you won't talk to me anymore? Because we're in a sexless, loveless, aging marriage? None of us can fill each other's void anymore. So instead you sit in a fucking attic doing Scrabble and Sudokus and playing Twister on your own. And fuck knows how. If only you could take some of those yoga expertise and Twister and fuck me once in a while. But no, you won't put your hand on my yellow chest and my blue knee. No. And lower yourself on me. Because you're a horrible, horrible woman and you hate me, Marjorie. Why don't you just split up with me? Anyway, Marjorie, what I'm saying is... Let me just get the ladder so I can climb this. Marjorie, now I'm up here. Now I'm here with you. I just want to say to you, I'm sorry for the way I've treated you for the last 70 years. But the Ambrose family has a carport. I'm just saying, Marjorie, hear me out. Please. Please hear me out. Please, God. Please hear me out. I'm just saying. If we could get a carport, maybe it'll spice up our lives again. I'm just saying, if we get a carport, I might love you again. If we get a carport, I might make love to you again. I'm just saying, we should maybe invest some of our money and buy ourselves a carport. What do you mean you want a divorce? Fuck you, Marjorie. Fuck you. I hope you die in this attic. Well, not die. I still love you a little bit. I hope you find a connection with God and then maybe love me, Marjorie. I didn't want it to hate Marjorie. I wanted to end that with love. See, just to prove that I'm a nice guy. So, what the hell was fucking on? Oh yeah, so the parcel man came and there's a little note that says, I've already said it. There's a little note, but just to start the story again. There's a little note on the door that says, if no one answers the door, place parcel under the carport. Well, the motherfucker didn't even knock. He just went to go straight to the fucking carport. Oh yeah, no, do your job properly, mate. Knock on the door. It's in your contract. Knock, knock, knock. Oh no, no one's answered. I best put it in the carport. No, don't cut out the fucking middleman and go straight to the carport. Hey, what happens if I didn't check? I bet the bastard wouldn't have even left a leaflet. Anyway, fuck him. That's a fury part of the podcast. I told you I'm getting angry about stuff that's not important. But it is important. Because fucking, have you seen some of the stories what postmen do nowadays? It makes you fucking sick. Makes you sick. Postman Pat wouldn't have done that. That long-nosed fucking curly-haired motherfucking ginger hat wearing big-nosed prick. Huh? He went in his fucking van with his dumb cat. By the way, his cat should not have been in the work environment. But that fucking big-nosed cunt, he wouldn't have done something like that. Nah. Well, first of all, I'll tell you a thing about Postman Pat. That motherfucker wouldn't have even got to the house because he would have been stuck somewhere helping a fucking cow out the road. Or finding a swan to take it back to the pond. He never fucking delivered any post, the useless cunt. No wonder the Royal Mail's been privatised. People like Postman Pat not doing the fucking work. Oh, let's save the fucking whales. No, fuck you, Pat. Get in the van and post. That's your job. No, let Farmer Giles fix the fucking cow problem. It's not up to you. You deliver post. Do your job as opposed to trying to do everybody else's job, you fucking control freak. I hope Pat's dead. And his dumb fucking cat. Whatever that is. I hope that got fucking ran over by his car when he reversed. Jesus. It wasn't even the Royal Mail then. It was just a independent private parcel force kind of. Well, anyway. But anyway, cut to. So I was in the hospital. And this dude had tits. Right? This 65-year-old dude had the finest pair of woman's tits. And they weren't like, when tits were first put on men, they were a bit shabby, you know. They were like those, do you remember as a kid, you'd have those things, and you'd move them back and forth. They were made of like latex, and they had water inside them, and you'd move your hand up and down like you're wanking. It was like a wanking technique that you did on them. I don't know if this is too vague of a thing to remember here, but it was like a wanking technique that you'd wank off this bit of blue latex. It didn't matter what colour it was many different colours. This blue, like, little latexy. Tits were made out of those, and they were wobbly, weird, and they used to blow up on planes and stuff. You know, you didn't have to be a terrorist back then to blow up a tent. You just needed to be a woman with low self-esteem about her tits, get some implants, and then kaboom, fucking 9/11 happened because someone's double D's exploded. But there was this dude, I couldn't believe, I'm like, you've waited this long, you've spent, let's say, 90% of your life. I don't give him many more years. Like, you spent this long holding out, and this is your epiphany where you're like, I'm going to be a woman now. Really? Just stay and just hope hope reincarnation happens, and then just come back as one. But then on the other side, let the 65-year-old guy have some tits. If he wants to be a full woman, I don't know what. If you're going to be a woman, why would you choose the worst part about being a woman? That's fucking. When you're nearly a dying woman. No one gives a shit about dying women. Like, they don't give a shit about dying men, but being a dying woman, they give less of a shit. People don't give a shit about women in general. Like, other than, like, they do, but they're not equal. Women still aren't equal, and it's not fair. But oh god, what have I done? Oh no, it's good. Yeah, they don't give a shit about women in general. So why would you choose to? If you're gonna come back as a woman, come back as a woman. If you're gonna be a woman for a period of time, the period of time I would be a woman for would be from 20, maybe 22 to about 28 at the latest. Is that those 6 years of when you're really fuckable, when you're at your most fuckable, just so you can manipulate people with your vagina? That is the only time I would come back. That's the only period of if someone said, right, Scott, I can give you a pair of tits and a vagina, right, and then we can change it back, what year would you choose? I'd be like, yeah, please. I would like to have as many free drinks as possible. I'd get on Tinder. I would be whoring myself for free drinks and free food. I would be a massive whore for those 6 years. And then I'd be like, after that, I'd be like, right, pull my cunt out, get my dick back, please, stitch that together. We'll just cut those titties off, throw them in the bin, get me some nice little perky nipples. And just stick my Adam's apple back in. Yeah, get the that deep voice, and there we go. I've had a good life. No, at what point? No point would I go. No, what I want to be at my most disgusting age. I want to be this fucking 70-year-old woman because you have the 70-year-old woman's body, but a nice tight vagina and some nice 22-year-old tits on your sagging body. It just wouldn't look right. You'd have to get like I don't even know how you make the tits look normal. I'll get onto that in a minute. But yeah, what? This needs some editing, this bit here. This is rambling. But nah, you wouldn't do the old woman stage with titties. That would the who's gonna fuck you? You're gonna have old men drooling over you. If they can still get hard, it's just ridiculous. I don't understand why the dude is doing that. All the fucking best to him, but you know, if I had that opportunity, I would fuck it. I'd be like, nah, Nah, dude, I'm happy with my testicles drooping. I'm happy with my balls hanging, my white pubes. I don't need a nice pair of titties to get me through this last remaining decade. That's not gonna make me sleep easier. Do you know what make me sleep easier as an old person? EastEnders, Coronation Street, and some fucking NyQuil. And then knowing my grandkids have still remembered me. That would be the thing that gets me through. Anyway, that was what we call in the podcast industry a lull. That was the lull in the show. The lull. Or as I call it, the quiet part. That's a bit where you can just relax and ponder your own thoughts and just listen to me as background noise. Nice. So, I don't really know what else to talk about now. But, was there anything else? Yeah, no, I never did finish him. So I was in the waiting room at the hospital. So then I went through to see the doctor, and he just looked at my dick, and he was like, "Yeah, that is really bad." That is well, he didn't even that. He just shrieked. He was like, "Could you just pop your trousers off and get on the bed?" And he looked, and he was like, "Ah, Jesus Christ! Ah, that's awful. Are you all right?" He did that. He looked at me, and as he said that, he touched me on the shoulder. He goes, "Are you all right?" I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Why? He's like, okay. And I'm like, are you all right? And he's like, I can get through this. I'm like, okay, just a bit of professionalism, please. Yeah. He's like, all right, okay. So, and he went, I'm gonna look again, and he looked at it, and he pulled down the foreskin a bit, and he was like, oh God. That is. And he bit his hand. Like, he bit his, knuckles. He was like, God, no. And I'm like, is everything alright? And he was like, sick into a bucket. He just threw up into a bucket. And so I was like, just lay there. And he composed himself again. And he looked at my penis for the third time. And he didn't look at it, but he kind of squinted through his eyes, and he went, just look at it. And I looked at it, and then he said some Latin words. Now, I'm assuming the Latin words were describing what was wrong with my penis, like what the condition or the thing was. But I went home and I researched it, because I recorded it, and I went home and researched those words to what the Latin words meant. And he said, God have mercy on him, the devil will not win. Now, I don't know what that means, but what I did find out is I have to go in I have to go in again to have an operation. But that was the hospital visit. And then, I haven't really done anything. I don't know what's happening in the world. I've stopped caring. I've not been watching this episode, the latest episodes of the news, so I don't know what characters and are carrying on throughout. I think Russell Brand's still appearing a lot in the like a special guest. There were some kids that were killed in Pakistan. It's something in Australia happened involving police and a Muslim. I don't know. I really haven't taken any interest. And part of me doesn't give a shit. I know part of you has to say, oh, it's sad. It's sad what happened. But see, I couldn't give a fuck. I really couldn't give a fuck. That's even sad. I don't know if that's sadder than what happened. Or, I don't know, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I just don't care. I just don't care anymore. I'm just being honest. And sometimes you just have to hear the truth, and I'm being honest, and I'm just saying what I have to say. So, who the fuck is this coming up here? I'm enjoying the podcast in the living room. Some doors and an old woman coming up the fucking driveway now. What does she want? What does she want? This podcast should be Scott Ambro's Driveway, bringing all the great information to you through the driveway. Yeah, no, I couldn't give a shit. Although, what I do care about, people, is porn. I want to talk to you here. I want to talk to you a little bit about porn. I apologize for the audio quality in this podcast. It's not going to be great. I hope it's all right. I hope it's salvageable. It's fucking clipping a lot. I can see it's clipping. I'm not doing another one though. So you can have the shitty quality of podcast. I'm doing it on an awful microphone. I apologize. I said it. So I went along to the porn protest because fucking government, right? Right? Listen here, I've got to say something there. Fucking government. The fucking bastards. Are bastards in fucking Parliament. You know who they fucking are. That David Cameron, that Nick Clegg, and fucking George Osborne, and Theresa May. Imagine if I just listed every fucking MP member, and then I just went on to the MEPs. MEP. Member of the European Parliament. MEP. I tell you this, they fucking cunts in that fucking Westminster. They've been in there, they've got no fans. By the way, I fucking love that guy. Anyway, he got no fans, you got no grand. Look at me with my popular culture references. Oh, I'm so modern. Yeah, the fuckers. They slipped that law through, didn't they? The porn law. You've taken away my fisting. What sort of sicko would do that? Let me just get up what they're actually taking away, because it is ridiculous. Wait there. Let me just get it up. I just need to find it. You know, I'm a huge fan of porn. It's one of the few things that keeps me happy. I don't have much in life that I look forward to, but masturbation is one of those things. It is nature's way of saying, whoa. Have a wank first and just see how you feel afterwards. Like, you know, every situation where you think that you might regret, you're like, I want to kill that cunt. I want to stick a knife through his eye. I want to take him. I want to put him to the railway tracks. I want to drive a railway over him. Or a train. A railway. When you want to do that, when you want to do that, have a wank. Just sit down and think, right, shall I say that to my dad or not? Shall I end our family's relationship by outing him as a Daily Mail reader? Or shall I just sit down and have a wank? I say sit down, have a wank, maybe two. Figure it out. Jerk off. Get rid of that testosterone. Or estrogen. Women as well. And this is the problem. Women are allowed to masturbate too. You know, if some women are out there going, oh, I'm really angry. Take your finger. Give it a little rub. Take your vibrator. Stick it against your clitoris. And scream Holy Mary. As you quim your beautiful squirting jism over the floor while I wallow in it like a pig in shit. You do that before you think about doing something you might regret. Just do it. It's one of the few. Every time I think, oh, shall I say that on the podcast? I quickly masturbate. So I'm like, shall I say that on the podcast? And I'm doing it right now. I'm thinking to myself, shall I say that thing about... And I've just come a little bit now. I've just jerked myself off a little bit, and I've just come a little bit. And I don't want to say it now. I just feel better as a person. I feel a little bit better that I'm not done that. I've not told you my thoughts on a certain, you know. So that's good. But anyway, I found the I found the article. That was what we call filler now. That's what we call filler in the industry. Oh God, what? Piss off! Piss off! What the fucking dumb pop-ups? Fuck you! I've got a picture of Parliament up. I don't want to get a picture of Parliament up. Anyway, so me and the wonderful Millie Wheeler, we went along to the porn protest, the anti-porn law protest on Friday the 12th of December 2014 outside Houses of Parliament at noon. The whole protest was against the face sitting. Like, that was one of the main articles of it. The face sitting. Why is my fucking laptop being so fucking dumb? Work, you cunt. Why is it? Maybe because I'm a film. Oh, Jesus. Come on. This is really annoying. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway. So, we went along to the port. There's loads of things that they've banned in porn that British porn directors and movie makers can't upload online. And it's not good for them because they're losing a profit in a lot of things that they do. For example, one of the things like dominatrix, spanking, that kind of bondage fetish scene. Right there, I've got it work. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, here we go. The porn protest will attempt to break Guinness World Records for the Guinness World Record for face sitting, and hold a sex factor game show, both using fully clothed. I didn't see that part, but never mind. It can. Jesus, yeah, I'm such an awful. The protest is the brainchild of Sex Worker of the Year 2013, Charlotte Rose, who said, "These laws are not only sexist, but they're taking away people's choices without consent." So, can I just get the list of the things that they've got rid of? Just go Google the information. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake, man. I can't get it working, man. I can't get it working. Yeah, you bastard. Basically, why don't I just fucking I was going to ramble through what I thought anyway, so I'm just going to do that now anyway instead of fucking needing this information. But so the porn they've outlawed, and if you're a British worker and you're not allowed to upload face sitting, fucking squirting, female ejaculation, or as they bracket as pissing. And there's a difference. I enjoy both equally, but there's a difference. Fucking, what else have they banned? Choking, slapping, spitting on people, which is not. I'm not into that. Yeah, nah. Just ugh. But I'm not saying because I don't like it doesn't mean other people shouldn't be able to be spat on. You know, who am I to say, dude, you can't be spat on, madam? Wipe away that phlegm gem. You do not need that on you. Makes me If you want to fucking and onto someone's fucking face, you have the right to do that. What else was there? So what did I say? There was face sitting, or as we call it in the porn industry, colourlingus. Oh, colourlingus. So colourlingus. Fucking piss / squirting, spitting, verbally abusing people during sex, physically abusing them, as in like spanking, choking, even if it's consensual. What was the other ones? There was That's ridiculous. You can't. Fuck me, you pig. Right. That is against the law. Right, we are arresting you now. Like, it's just shitty. That doesn't even make fucking sense. Like, you can try and joke about it, but then I get so angry, I just become too serious. I'm like, no! It's absolutely outrageous, and I tell you, why people should have the right to shit in each other's faces. That wasn't on the list, shit. Right? Fucking shit wasn't on the list. Or cutting. You're allowed to cut yourself. If you wanted to sit down with a razor blade and fucking just hack away at your arms whilst jerking off, that was fine. No, there was nothing wrong with blood. But they're like, yeah, you can't piss because... Or you can't sit on someone's face because, it could lead to death. Oh, but cutting, that's fine, is it? Actual blood sport. A good old razor blade to the fucking jugular is acceptable, is it? Huh? That's fine? Or, fucking asphyxiation. I tell you why asphyxiation wasn't on the list. Fucking choking yourself while jerking off. MPs are into that, aren't they? They like that one. Oh, they fucking love it. I got a theory why the reason... The laws are just sexist as fuck. I am a feminist when it comes to porn and fucking... And I tell you why I'm a feminist, because they're dirty fucking bitches. They are filthy motherfucking whores, and I love them for it. I love a slag that's accepted she's a slag, and she's willing to slag it up for her freedom. I fucking... And it was so fun. I went down to the protest, and I seen all these women, and all these men, and there was one woman in a bondage mask and tweed jacket. She had a bondage mask on and a tweed jacket and a tweed skirt and a fucking tights on, and she was sat there, and she was sat on someone's face, and she had a cup of tea. How British! I am not a patriotic man. I really don't give a fuck about the empire. But I tell you this, people. I tell you this. If you are a woman wearing tweed and a bondage mask, I salute you. And I will sing God Save the Queen while you drink tea of your fucking Union Jack saucer. Jerusalem. What is that song? Jerusalem. I don't remember. It's just fantastic. But I support those women. There was a joy to be around them. And with them all sat on each other's face. There's a beautiful picture with a woman who was just colourful and beautiful and smart, and she had a walking around with a banner saying squirting isn't hurting. It's just, what a wonderful little minx. What a wonderful little joy. I want to have a daughter to grow up and say, Daddy, squirting isn't hurting. And I'll be like, damn right it isn't. You want to sit on someone's face and grind your fucking clit into their Pinocchio nose and tell them to tell a lie? Tell a lie. Tell a lie. You have every right to do that, beautiful. Fucking David Cameron can't even make his wife come, so he bans it on the internet. How dare you? How dare you fucking target British, hard-working British fucking porn industry out there making people smile? How dare you come after us? I'm not doing it. I'm a filthy fuck. How dare you? There was a lot of people in the industry, in the porn industry, in like the sex industry, there trying to change shit. I was there as a pervert, and perverts have the right as well. I am a pervert, and as a pervert, I want to see face-sitting. I don't want to see American face-sitting. I don't want to see American fisting. You know? I don't hate Americans. I think you're wonderful. Some of your porn's beautiful. I enjoy some of it. You know, but sometimes you want a bit of a homegrown. You want a homegrown piece of pussy to jerk off to. You know? It's just the way I am. I like a bit of familiarity. I want to hear a dirty fucking English accent. Fuck me in the cunt. Come on, fuck me in the cunt. Oh, stick a fucking fist in my cunt. Oh, yeah. No, I don't want to hear, put it in my pussy. Oh my god, I want you to put it in my pussy. Oh my god, you have an amazing cock. No, I want to hear, take your knob out and stick it in my cunt. Take your knob out and stick it in my right in there. Right, I want it. I just want to hear. Want to hear that, man. And it was wonderful. It was wonderful seeing women walking around with kind of Rage Against Machine style fists drawing on these billboards going, don't take away our right to fist, because you know for a fact that is a girth queen. That is a size queen. That woman had a big fanny and she was not afraid to tell people. That is why it's beautiful. That's why we need to unite and fucking kill these cunts. I don't even say fucking. I don't even like just get them out of parliament. I kill the cunts. Fucking burn them out. Kill the fuckers. Fucking make me sick. How dare they come after porn? I really don't give a fuck about feeding the world. But how dare you? I do care about that as well. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I nearly went to a bit, but I'm not doing it. You know, we need to come together. Quite literally, come together. Come together. And unite and say, fuck you. How dare you take away our porn? And also, why are they such sexist porn? You can't sit on someone's face, but yet you can jam a 12-inch dick down someone's throat. The hypocrisy in this is fucking outrageous. It fucking is awful. Just awful. It's just awful. How many times am I going to say just awful? I think there's petitions and stuff to sign. So if you could go do that, that would be fantastic. Go sign shit. Go make a difference. Go just fuck them. Go up. Just flood the internet with porn anyway. Also, they think they can beat the internet. Do you know Snapchat exists? Fucking idiot MPs. You can Snapchat. It's just this blip of just filthiness. You could just go on that, and you can get funded. You can be paid on it now. You can put card details in and get their videos sent to you. You can watch them straight away, and they just disappear. So there's no evidence that it ever existed. But then there's a transaction of money. People can still get paid for it. Just use Snapchat. Fucking, someone will find a loophole and the industry will be sorted out again. But until then, fuck these Tory fucking wankers that fuck kids and hang themselves jerking off. You fucking hypocrite fucking bastards. All of you. You use MPs. You use sex to try and control people when you can't. It's fucked up. Don't let sex control your life. Don't let it be the reason why you do stuff. People buy cars just to have a big spoiler to get themselves some pussy. Don't do that. Women, just fucking accept that men want to fuck you. Don't use your vagina as a commodity to gain material goods. Have sex because it's fun to do. Don't fucking whore yourself for material goods. Whore yourself because you love the dick or vagina, whatever it is. Do it for another person to make them happy. Don't they make them work for you? Anyway. That was a roundup of today's week. So there we go. Seriously, go do something. Hug a stranger. Make someone smile that looks miserable. Fuck someone uglier than you. Do all these things and make life interesting and better. Yeah? Anyway, that's it. That's the end of this podcast. That was the Furious Fetus, episode 4. That was a fun episode. I had no idea what the hell I was going to talk to. I wrote down no notes. I'm back home. I thought I'm going to do one. Let's see how it goes. It's a little bit, the audio's a bit shitty, but what can you do, hey? I could re-record it. I'm not doing that. Anyway, have a wonderful week. I don't know. I might do one next week. I'll see. If not, have a wonderful Christmas. It's been lovely talking to you. Tell people about this. It'd be wonderful to hear your reaction. It'd be wonderful to hear from you. Yeah, like it, subscribe, all that shit. My official sponsors this week are Matt Richards. Go at him on Facebook. And Dave Pitt, Robert Camp. Go fucking go like Anarchy Comedy. I don't know if they're so. Go find them on Facebook and tell them I sent you there, and fucking like them. I don't know. It's one of the best venues to do stand up. Anyway, my other unofficial sponsor to today's podcast, hashtag the porn protest. Go have a listen. Go fix shit. Add me on Twitter at ScottAmbrose10. You can go watch my vines if you want. I don't care. That's it. I see. I'm whoring myself now. I'd much rather just stick a dick in someone. It'd be so much easier. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. You're wonderful, and Hare Krishna.